Content warnings can be found in the description or in the chat. Enjoy the show. Hey, gang, and welcome back to It's a Small World. I'm Justin Galliani. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm going to be the dungeon master for the rest of this session. And it really is just this session. This is the finale of this actual play. And I'm so happy to be joined with our incredible players once again who are ready to just kick ass in this fucking little world that we've created together. Let's go around and do some introductions, and let's do them, I guess, alphabetically, like always.
I believe that's me first. Yep, it is. Hi, hello, how y'all doing? My name is Blackwell, your everyman in the TTRPG D&D verse here on the interwebs. I will be playing Brabrax, your Warforged Barbarian, aka BB.
Hey guys, I'm Sloan. Sloan running everywhere. He, him, and I will be playing Phil, who is a little rodent cleric.
Hey y'all, I'm Spencer. You can find me on TikTok as SpencyDM. I am playing Xander, your great old one warlock.
And I'm Taylor. I work with Justin on the So You Want to Be DM podcast. So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master, anywhere you find podcasts. You find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all that stuff, TikTok, all that jam. So You Want to Be a DM. And I will be playing your roly-poly Echo Knight.
Amazing.
Carl and Cam. I forgot to say the name. We can cut all this
Let's get into it. I'm keeping it in. Yep. And let's get into it. Last we left off, our small soldiers, our compact commandos, our teensy teammates were doing big things. They stayed stealthy as they navigated through the room of living. Not only did they disarm the stink bug bomb, but it was retrofitted as a Gundam-style armor for Brabrax, maybe with a self-destruct button in place. Meanwhile, Xander, Carl, and Cam traveled through the Underdark beneath the Wayfair Mountains, fought against a necrotic fungi. Sorry, that's a little confusing. I mean a necrotic mushroom person. And after that, our heroes headed upstairs where they rescued Franz the Fly and entered New Linen Haven inside the linen closet. Here we met Xander's affluent family. There was cheese, there was flirting, and there was family drama. But before the episode ended, Sloan and I privately came to an agreement, and I'd love to tell you about it, but it's a secret. And so, as everyone is still resting, we're going to jump right into it. Brabrax has just experienced an incredible, meaningful series of flashbacks, saving a young technician who miswired a toaster before it exploded and brought him outside to see colors for the first time at the base of the oak tree. Our other companions are having very different dreams. Maybe some of them are good, maybe they're dramatic, maybe they're funny. They'll have to tell us, because I am not coming up with these dreams, they are. And so, can I have our remaining 3 people, as I hit my mic a million times, goodness gracious, the audio guy's gonna be pissed. Can I have our other 3 players just roll d20s to see who goes first? Essentially initiative, but you don't have to add your initiative, just flat d20s. Sloan doesn't have dice. Come on, man.
I do not.
Where is the dice?
So funny. What were those numbers?
I got a 5.
10.
5 and a 10.
15
Okay.
for Sloan? Okay, 15 for Sloan.
17.
17. Okay, incredible. As we head over to the specific, because you guys all have private guest rooms, this is a massive Barbie house. And so as we head over to the guest room that's been situated for Phil, the field mouse, we see a little bit of tossing and turning in these silk sheets. Sloan, the prompt for your dream, should you choose to accept it, is as follows. Describe a prophecy that your deity has shared with you that either helped you or hurt you, and you can choose.
Ooh, okay. I think the prophecy would be well, we already covered like the main one.
Mhm.
I think so. Yeah, I mean we've covered a couple, but there was the one about winter coming and
Yeah.
all of the not all of, but a lot of people who live inside the house, many being rodents, not heeding the call.
I would say in the following years, as the rodent population was greatly diminished afterwards, at another point, growing shadows kind of spoke to him. And they called for a mass exodus of the rodents from the house. And he wasn't sure if it was good or bad. But sometime in the future, the time of the rodents occupying the same space as the innies will come to an end.
And so did that prophecy come to fruition in your lifetime? I imagine it would have come. This came true before our story?
No, I think it's still to come.
Oh, it's still hanging overhead.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like absolute zealot belief and 1 being the most doubt level of that's bullshit, where is Phil on a level of believing that this prophecy will come true?
Ooh, okay. He was probably around a 5 until tonight. And tonight he dreams massive figures. Not the Garcia family. Larger. All wearing the same beige colors. They hold contraptions and mechanical gears. Traps and weapons of destruction laid around the house. Vapors sprayed through the walls. Just agents of death that come soon in the future.
As you dream of this extermination squad, you can't help but have a strange belief for a cleric, which is, I hope my deity is wrong. And we move on to our next sleeping companion, which is Xander. Xander, you're in your like childhood room. First of all, what does it look like?
It's as he walks in, Xander looks around. It looks like he hasn't been there. Like the servants just keep making it up. It looks pristine. Xander never really comes home unless he has to, and so he just looks around and he just sees one lone picture, just him and his little sister. He's very protective of his little sister, and he just smiles, and then he just kind of like takes like his hat off and his quarter staff and just goes to sleep. And he tries his best not to ruffle the sheets, but just as he goes down, just dust collects on the bed, and he's like, they're gonna hate me in the morning for this.
Absolutely. And as you drift off to sleep, you too have a dream. And so the prompt is, Spencer, describe, it's a little similar, although it doesn't deal with the prophecy, but describe a moment where your powers or your connection to your patron, the Dust Bunny, have either comforted you or scared you?
I think this will happen maybe a few years ago. After Xander, he's coming back to the linen closet to New Linen Haven. Going back to the tinfoil estate, and before when he left that morning, his hair was black, long black hair that was braided in dreads. But he's coming back as he goes through the streets. People are noticing he's different. Like his hair is now has streaks of gray, color of dust. Something's different about him. There's like this phrase hanging around him, and as he goes to the gate, he sees his grandfather, and Xander's always loved his grandfather. And he goes in, his grandfather just welcomes and say, "Hey, be wary, your mother's on one today." And so but his grandfather looks him up and down, looks him quizzically, doesn't say anything. But then he walks in, and his mom is like, "Where have you been? We've been searching all over for you." And Xander, like something snaps, he's just over his mom, and something snaps, and like this first show of power, like he's never just unlocks, and like all the dust in the room gathers, and he just yells at his mom, and it misdirects and it hits his grandfather, and like the dust goes into his lungs, and like you see like the air come out, and it just his grandfather's stuck in that waving pose, and that's how his grandfather's been taxidermied. So it's more of a nightmare.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Incredible. Was not expecting that. Okay. Heavy.
Wow. Yeah.
Told you, give it to me on the spot, man.
No. This is perfect. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was juicy and delicious. Do you think, was there ever a conversation between, or at least the attempt of a conversation between Xander and the Dust Bunny afterwards?
I think years later, I think for a couple months, like Xander just went off, and he kind of like avoided society for a bit. But he felt that call to adventure. Then he just kind of like went to a place full of like dust, and just like kind of like summoned the portal to talk with the Dust Bunny. And the Dust Bunny is kind of like, there's an understanding like, I was never trying, that wasn't my intention. But it's almost like now you've used his power as kind of like a comfort. And like I like to say like that when he speaks to the Dust Bunny, it's his grandfather's voice, kind of like comforting him, saying, "It wasn't your fault. It was your mother's fault. But I'm always," you know what I mean? Like that's kind of like the Dust Bunny's way of like comforting Xander.
Okay. And so certainly a restless night, having a nightmare. Do you think you have this nightmare often? Or is this like feel new? Or
it only happens when he goes home, which is why he doesn't like going home.
Whoa. And here we are at home.
Ugh.
In your childhood room. Wow. Okay. And we move on from there as we head to our final companion in another one of the guest rooms.
I was about to say, I'm so glad I went first.
Lord have mercy.
It's fine.
We're going to kick into the comic relief. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to come up eventually. As we go to Carl's guest room, silk sheets, curled up, probably very curled up. Maybe. I don't know how Carl sleeps, but are you in a ball?
No, I've got a bed.
Okay.
Sprawled out. Fully.
Amazing.
Like what? Like a 36-point star.
Incredible. Amazing.
All by
all of the little legs. So then the prompt for you is describe a moment that either answered questions or gave you more questions about the very nature of Cam, your echo.
Okay. This plan with the pets is not the first time that this idea has popped into Cam's head. So I think the scene pans to just outside the Lazy Susan.
Yeah, Lazy Susan
So
Saloon.
we're outside the Lazy Susan. Carl comes staggering out, absolutely pissed. No, I'm telling you guys, I can ride that cat. I can ride the cat. Watch this. And he kind of like approaches the cat. He's like, "Hey, Jessica, over here." And the cat like approaches, and for a good solid 30 seconds, he's dodging the paws. He's getting ready to get up into the climb, and then Jessica gets a good swat in and sends him just rolling across the room into the room of the living, and immediately takes chase. Cat keeps batting him around, smacks him up under the couch for a second, and as he's passing under like the corner of the couch, Cam splits off, and instead of doing like the cool swervy moves, he bumps Carl further under the couch and keeps going so that Jessica goes after him instead. And Carl slows down, watches the whole thing set up. Jessica messes with him for a little bit, and then splat. Cam is no more. There's a moment of panic, as I think this is probably the first time that Cam has gotten killed.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's freaking out because he doesn't know, like he knows what happened, but not, what happened to Cam. And then Cam pops up over his shoulder and goes, "I'm here to write the checks that your ass can't catch or can't cash."
Amazing. Do you think that does Carl even care about the nature of Cam?
I don't think so.
Does he care where he comes from or how this ability works? Is that something that Carl even cares about or thinks about, or is it kind of not going to look a gift horse in the
I think
butt,
it's more of a not going to look a gift horse in the mouth type of deal of I've got this little friend that pops up every now and then and bails me out of sticky situations. So this is another idea that I kind of had while we were up there, or while we were kind of in the pre-show. I don't think Carl knew how to do the trapeze before he started doing the trapeze in the circus. That's why Cam showed up. He had been in the circus and doing the acrobatics and stuff, but he'd never actually done the trapeze bit, and he was gonna freaking splat on the ground, and then Cam showed up and grabbed him and saved his ass again.
Sick. Amazing. Carl's been in the circus almost his entire life. Is it his entire life?
Yeah, I think so. I think he grew up in the flea circus, and
right, exactly. Yeah. Which is how you know Jerry, of course, aka Lucian. And so, do you think that there are moments of Carl's childhood where maybe Cam showed up, but he either didn't remember or it was so fleeting that it didn't register until that trapeze moment? Or do you think the trapeze moment was truly the first time because your life was on the line?
I think the trapeze moment was the first instance of, oh, I've talked myself into a situation that I cannot physically get myself out of.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And the last question I think I have is, Carl has referred to, or more specifically, you, Taylor, have referred to him in this way, but I imagine that it kind of relates to how Carl feels about Cam. You've referred to Cam as your brother before. Like when you guys were eating all the fancy food, one of the reasons you had Cam out was like you said, we've never had food like this. I want my brother to experience this. Does Carl feel that way? Like that intense of a kinship?
Absolutely. Because, I mean, there's like Cam shows up to save Carl's ass. So I think that in that instance, in that regard, Carl is very grateful to Cam for that, and is never going to talk shit. It is going to treat him like a brother, because that's, you know, when all else is hitting, everything's hitting the fan, he knows there's one person he can count on, Cam.
Amazing. And so after all of you have these visions, dreams, flashbacks, what have you, you all awake in your separate rooms. It's a new sort of day for the small folk of the Garcia household. For the robbers, for the burglars, goodness gracious, for the thieves, it has only been like maybe 45 minutes. And so, as you wake up, I know that there's some things on the agenda. Brabrex, you had reached out to, I have his name written down. Hilgrex? Yeah, Hilgrex, right? Asking to keep an eye, to do recon, essentially, on the burglars. And so that's one potential lead for information. Obviously, we also have Jerry and / Lucian on the stick duty. And we have somewhat of a plan forming about this whole situation. But so as you all wake up in the next morning, what would you all like to do?
I think Xander's would wake up and his room is coated in dust, right? Like it was just, he hates coming back home. And so he's gonna wake up, like snap his fingers, collect all the dust, and he's gonna wait for everyone in the grand entryway. And like he's just gonna have a servant, like, can you bring me a shot of espresso, brother, please? Thank you. And he's just gonna wait for everyone.
Absolutely. A small army of fleas goes to fetch you an espresso, no problem. I think your mom would still be asleep. So would your sister in this moment, unless you make it a point to like go see her before leaving. But your dad is there. He leaves early for work, so before the others come down into the Sloan being like, this guy, he doesn't know how lucky he's got it. As he comes down the stairs before your friends do, and gets a chance to see you before he has to head off early for the office, whatever he does. He does business as far as we know. He's a businessman. Yeah. He's dealing with stocks and broths and other soup accoutrement that are in the pantry towers probably or something. But he is wearing his normal like suit work attire. He has a tiny little plastic Lego briefcase with him. And he walks down the stairs and sees you and says, well, son, I know you don't like coming home, but I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Xander would look to his dad and says, I'm glad to be home, Father, but do we got to keep Grandpa Jethro on the balcony? It's just, what happened last time, and it's not a good look.
Fuck the neighbors, the HOA. I'll buy them. I don't care what they care. They say that's Grandpa. I think he would like to be there. He loved the sunlight, artificial as if it was. But I'm not ready to let him go yet.
That was incredible.
You did great, babe.
It was.
Let me lock back in. Xander would say he would definitely like that, Father, but could we at least put him outside? That's the main reason why I don't come home, because I know I have to look him in the eyes and know that I did that to him.
Well, I'll take that into consideration. Maybe I'll put him near the koi pond in the back or something.
I always did like the koi pond. We just had to keep him from fishing in the koi pond.
He loved to fish in the koi pond. He liked it because it was easier, he said. It was as he used the expression, it's like fishing in a koi pond. And I said, that's literally what you're doing, Dad. I think the expression you're going for is shooting fish in a barrel, and he was like, that's not how I use it. You know him. But I'll consider moving him. But
I think Xander would like go in for a hug and just pat his dad's back and say, always good seeing you, Father. Now, if you ever think about divorcing Mother, I have a friend here who's interested. And he just steps back.
I mean, I'm mainly into women, but if someone in your group is interested, I am flattered. I really do appreciate that. The toy is quite strong, I can tell right from the bat, so that's good. But yes, I don't foresee a divorce, but it's good to know that I have options. Thank you, son, and good luck on the rest of your mission.
Father, I meant if Mother was looking around for some other things, not for you, Father.
Oh, I'm a little hurt by that. I'm feeling a weird jealousy that I don't fully understand.
Just saying, she was making some eyes at one of these rodent fellers.
Well, you're only with one rodent feller, so I know exactly who it is. He's been giving me eyeballs since I showed up.
Just wanted to let you know, Father, but have a good day at work.
Well, now I'm going to be thinking about this a lot. I'm leaving the house now, but okay. I have a good mission, I guess. I should be going.
What an incredible interaction.
He awkwardly
top to
leaves.
bottom. And just for clarity, can we say the koi pond is a small dish shaped like a fish filled with water?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. It was either that or it was that children's toy of the moving around little fish and
even
use
better.
A magnet thing.
100%.
But eventually the rest of you get out of bed, get situated, and come down the stairs to meet with Xander. And just before you guys leave, you hear the click-clack of red bottom shoes with alligator skin. It's morning after all. She doesn't leave her bedroom without her nice shoes. And your mother comes down the stairs, clacking all the way, as she says, "Hey, Xander, it seems you and your friends are leaving. I'm glad I decided to get up a little early today."
Phil is going to thaumaturgy just the smell of the most obnoxious flowers and like lay his hair down. There might birds chirp in the distance.
And what exactly is the most obnoxious flower I'm trying to think of?
Oh, like Just the cheap bouquets at the end of the aisle at the grocery store that have been like under the misters for a little too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What is that aroma? Yes. Quite splendid. Well, it was a pleasure meeting all of you. And Xander, I'm glad that you came home. Your sister is still sleeping. Would you like me to wake her so that you may say goodbye, or will you be returning anytime soon?
I spoke with father, and I may be home soon. But
Oh.
sister she has a little gift I gave her yesterday.
Incredible. Very good. I'm sure it's of the utmost quality and also something that won't create too much noise or sort of a mess.
No.
Okay. Well, once again, it was a pleasure meeting all of you. I hope to maybe see you again in the future. Maybe next time, let me know a little bit that we'll be having guests. I can prepare some sort of food item. Maybe we can retrieve a tin of sardines or anchovies.
More cheese, maybe.
Oh.
Exactly. At this point, you're like, and mother, I think he's just gonna grab Phil. And, we're gonna be out, mother. We're gonna be out.
I think
It was very nice to meet you.
I like that Magic Xander and Broadbacks are both like reaching over and just simultaneously grab Phil, and they just hoist him up like nope.
Wait, we have time. I don't know why we have time. We have
a mission. We need to go.
That's my mother. She's married.
And so you guys begin heading out. As you begin walking across the green satin front lawn, Xander, your grandfather, looking at your back as you go, you all hear a voice as you come out onto the golden satin roads of New Linden Haven and begin heading towards the gates. You hear Jerry, who quickly is just going, hey, fucking wait up. God, you guys got huge legs. You fucking gigantic.
They're not huge, but I got a bunch of them. What's up? Hey.
Boing,
Do you have
boing,
any luck?
Boing. Yeah. Yeah, here's what I found out, all right? There's absolutely a whole bundle of sticks. You know that freaking dog, Jojo?
Mm-hmm.
Josie, Josephine, Josepher, Joe Bean, whatever the humans call her, all kinds of names. They got millions of nicknames for these freaking pets, man. They treat them like children. Spoiled is what they are. But anyway, listen. So there's a bunch of sticks. There's like a pile of them and whatnot. I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know if they're long enough or big enough or hard enough or whatever you need. But they're sticks, all right? So
all right.
That's pretty good, right? I did good?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sick. Sorry, I need validation from time to time. I have a complicated situation with self-esteem. Anyway, so they're in the fucking the walking. They're in the walk-in or near the walk-in. You know the nightclub in the master bedroom.
All right. Yeah. There's just a bunch of sticks in there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Dogs are weird.
All right, fair enough.
They're putting shit in places they don't even remember. Sometimes you give them a treat and they hide it. It's like, bro, fucking eat it. What are you doing? But, what are you going to do? They're dumb, dude. Dogs are dumb. Now, cats, on the other hand, you got to fucking watch out. They're wily. But dogs are stupid as hell. Anyway.
All right. So,
okay.
In the walk-in.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of sticks. All right.
Yeah. If you have trouble finding it, you talk to the owner of the nightclub. His name is Leon Luckstone.
Leon.
He owes me a favor. Tell him Jerry. Jerry's cashing in. You might be able to find him, but last resort.
All right. What's he look like?
Oh, dude, you can't miss. He's a Lilin. Can't miss him. He's got freaking diamond teeth, dude.
That's quite a look. That's quite a look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're rhinestones, but don't say that to him. He'll freak out. They're definitely like stick-on rhinestones for makeup or something, you know. But whatever.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
We gotta catch up sometime down at the Lazy Susan.
Oh, jeez, dude. The last time I was at this, you remember we got pissed drunk, dude, and you were like, "I'm gonna ride a cat," and we were like, "Don't ride the fucking cat," and you were like, "I'm gonna do it." That shit was crazy, dude.
Yeah. No, we
survived,
haven't
thank
had
God.
times like that in so long.
Yeah, well, that's because when we get together, brother, it gets crazy. But anyway, I gotta get back to work, so
All
good
right,
luck
yeah.
with everything.
Hey, thanks.
Boing, boing, boing. Bounces off. Amazing. Where are we heading, gentlemen?
I think the walk-in. I think that's our only like fetch before we kick this thing off, right? We have everything else.
I think so.
I think on the way, like if we're going directly to the walk-in, Brobrax would contact Hilgrax to, see what the situation is, what is going on in the house, since he does not have eyes on the intruders at the moment of time.
Yeah, what are Larry and Frank doing?
Was Billy Bob and
Or Larry and Frank doing? Well, you pull out the sunflower seed, you start making a call, and you get Hilgrex on the line. Hilgrex says,
"All right, comrade. How goes it?"
Currently, we are on our way to the walk-in, and at this point, Brobrax's voice has changed again. Like something during stasis has made his voice change. It's also me being like, I don't remember what this man's voice is. So we're just gonna say his voice has changed.
But it's only been 1 week.
But I think Brobrax would say, we are doing okay. We are doing all right. What is the situation? Where are the intruders located at right now? What are their coordinates? What are they doing?
All right, well, right now, I know that there's one downstairs, right? He's in the room of study, and he's checking things out in there. He seems to be surfing the web. I don't know exactly. He's using that big machine that the others use. He's checking things out. He's watching videos. He's laughing a lot. He doesn't seem to be a huge threat, but still, he's gigantic. Now, it's the other one you need to worry about, because you said you're heading to the walk-in, is that right?
Yes.
Copy that. Unfortunately, I have reason to believe, or rather I've just heard word from a new agent, somebody that we just hired recently on a sort of need-to-know basis.
Need to know
I might be able to-
basis. Who is this?
He's a new recruit. We've started a new program, sort of a charity sort of thing. His name's Franz. He's an elderly man, but we've put him on the case, and he is literally a fly on the wall. We have reason to believe that this other intruder is on the second floor inside of the master bedroom. He's currently... Hold on. No, Franz. No. Yes. Stay there. Stay there. All right. Thank you. Keep it up. Yes. Right now, the intruder is currently going through the drawers, the armoire, the dressers. Is looking for some sort of valuables or whatever the Garcias hold dear. There is a way for you to get into the walk-in, but it will be dangerous. You must use either stealth or cunning or distraction of some sort. If you need me to order Franz to sacrifice himself, I will do that. Honestly, he's probably got a couple hours left, but that's just, he's a fly. But
I think Brobrax is going to look at the phone, and I imagine the phone is like on speakerphone, like it's on speakerphone. For everyone else to
Let's
hear.
keep that as a plan B. I don't relish the idea of sending a poor guy to his death.
Victory or death.
He's only got a couple hours anyway. He's basically geriatric.
no, he is. He's old as hell. He actually
Yeah,
retired. He
I
was a
feel-
life insurance agent. He retired, and then he got bored, and he was like, I need a hobby. And so we picked him right up.
Xander's going to be like, and you thought this new initiative, Franz, was the best candidate.
He's incredibly charismatic. Have you met him?
We have.
Actually, yeah, we
Unfortunately.
have.
Oh, you guys know Franz? Incredible. Then you know. I don't have to explain it to you anymore.
You already know how potentially incredible he is.
Kilgrex, we will keep that idea in mind. Keep eyes on the target that is in the master bedroom. We will sort out a way to distract them. If anything, maybe the dog or cat. We'll report back to you as soon as we can.
Roger that. Over and out.
So sorry to cut up. Should we process a long rest? I just want to make sure I should.
Oh,
be doing
yes,
this.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. I just want to make sure I should be doing this. Okay.
Yeah. Click the buttons, erase the things depending on how you keep your character sheet. Amazing. So you have this information that Frank is still very much downstairs. Seems to be he's logged on to the Garcia family computer. He's
watching the
he's
So
watching-
You Want to Be a DM podcast.
Yeah.
He's watching the podcast.
He's
hilarious
watching
because
the actual plays. Yeah,
he's watching the actual plays.
he's watching the So
he's
You
a
Wanna
member
Be
of the
a DM.
Patreon. He's actually a really good guy.
Absolutely,
He's
yeah.
fell in hard times. That's why he's doing this whole thing. But yeah, we know Frank. But Larry, that piece of shit, Larry is in the upstairs master bedroom, the room that you need to pass through in order to get to the walk-in closet.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to get over to the walk-in. How long of a distance are we talking here?
Well, luckily the upstairs is not very big. It's literally like when you exit the linen closet, it's like for you guys, it's probably like 100 feet to the doorway. But then from the doorway to the walk-in closet, maybe 200 feet. And so are you guys planning on going after Larry on the second floor where you guys already are, who you know is kind of currently like going through things, is pilfering through drawers and looking under the bed and all those kinds of basic burglary things, and where the walk-in closet is? Or are you guys going downstairs to try and get Frank first?
I think we do whatever we can to Larry, and we can incapacitate him, and I can sick the cat on him, and then we can get the sticks and use the sticks for the dog against Frank at the computer.
Now, if you'll trust me with the catnip, I can send Cam over there with it. Then if he gets caught, it's not the end of the world.
Nobody's touching it but me.
He's got into nip again.
Bill, we're going to have a long talk after this, buddy.
Let's just say I can't get back into the walk-in either. We're figuring it out.
Aren't you an officer of the law? How are you getting kicked out of these places?
I was in Vice. You don't know where I've been, man. I was undercover for months.
A dark place. Sure, brother. A dark
It was
place.
a very dark place.
Phil, what was your undercover name?
White Lightning.
Amazing. So all of these people who were dealing catnip and other illicit substances referred to you as White Lightning.
Yeah, 100%.
That's an amazing name. That's so funny. Nice to meet you, White Lightning. That's so funny. Okay. Wow. Amazing. So you guys begin to head a little bit closer towards the master bedroom door. The door is open, and you can, even just from outside the door without even looking in, you can overhear the pilfering happening. Larry is not being subtle or secretive about this. No one's in the home, right? As far as he knows. So he's just destroying the place for the most part. Fully pulling drawers out of the dresser, dropping them onto the ground, like is really going for it, looking for those secret little valuables that might be hidden in somebody's bedroom. What are you guys doing as you approach?
I think I can successfully distract him and buy you guys enough time to get to the sticks, if you'll trust me.
Xander's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, all right, White Lightning, and he's gonna pat your shoulder and he's gonna cast guidance on you.
Hell yeah.
All right, yeah.
Amazing.
If you can try to save some, we might still be able to use Jessica.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a bunch.
Don't know how I feel about that, but all right. Hey, listen. This is we need every ounce of help that we can get right now. So,
Okie dokie. What's the distance from the door to old Larry's feet?
Because you guys are so little, he's really only probably like, I'm looking at my own bedroom because it's kind of loosely based on this, but so it's probably like, or maybe like against here. It would probably be like 300 feet.
Okie dokie. All right. I'll turn to the others. Just give me a few minutes. Wait for the signal. And if this is the last time we've served together, well, it's been an honor. And he's going to turn and he's going to scurry into the room and try and do it quietly. He's going to try and make a little ground before he starts doing some stuff. He has his leather jacket and his black aviators on.
The White Lightning bolt on the
Yes.
left.
Yes.
Incredible. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Guidance as
And
well.
you have guidance.
So D20, D4.
and in classic action movie fashion, Phil didn't say what the signal was.
Absolutely
Just
not.
said, "Wait for the signal," and it walked away.
As Phil goes away, Xander's like, "Did he say the signal?"
I don't know. Have you guys worked with
Nope.
him before? Because like,
Nope.
I just met this guy a few hours ago.
okay, cool. So hey, it's cool, I guess. It's gonna have to be something obvious.
Xander's gonna tap his shoulder and he's just gonna cast mage armor on himself.
I think Brobrax just prepares and goes into a rage, which, summons all the Lego pieces, which forms him up into like, we've talked about how he comes like into his full form, but now this is kind of like a Megazord situation where you see, let's go Mighty Morphin, where you see like old school Mighty Morphin's Power Ranger movie, like the very first one, like the Wolf Zord, the Turtle Zord, not Turtle, the Frog Zord, just coming in, king, 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 and as the head just forms. By the way, who's closest to me?
It's up to you guys, but it would either be Xander or Carl, because technically in Theater of the Mind, both of them are equidistant, probably. So it's kind of your call.
Carl take, because this is something we do, 11 points of temporary hit points.
Sweet,
Incredible.
Because World Tree, baby.
love that. Thanks, buddy.
World Tree is great. Amazing. So as Xander suits up, Brobrex suits up, Carl hanging out, extra 10 hit points. Any other preparation from the three of you before we switch over to our fly on the wall cam, and as we look down on on Phil?
I think Xander, he's gonna take out his quarterstaff and he just whispers in elevation. You see the staff starts to glow in their preparation.
Incredible.
And I think at this point, the weapons have caught up. Funny enough, the greatsword is on time for once. It's like first one there. There's a little dance like, hey boss, I'm here.
Amazing. And with that, we look inside of the camera, sort of wraps around the door, staying low so that it's at your guys' like eye line. And as it's sort of following along with Phil, it peeks up to the wall, and we just see a very old fly hanging onto the wall. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're being sneaky. Sorry. Sorry. Phil, what did you get on that stealth check?
17.
That's huge because Larry has a passive perception of 16.
Oh, shit.
So that's
Wow.
pretty big.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, thanks for that guidance.
Huge.
Mhm.
You sneak up, and sure enough, he is so into what he's doing that he doesn't notice a small field mouse approaching.
I get right by his shoes. I reach into the coat and pull out the kilo size of catnip.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls out a small switchblade. He cuts it a cellophane wrapper. And he takes a handful. One more for the old days. And he just hits it as hard as he can.
Oh,
And then shoves the handful into the guy's shoes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy again and cast it out of the room and down the stairs. And it's going to make the noise. And then I'm going to use my cleric ability to blink back to the door with the boys.
Hell yes.
Is it? I guess you coming back here is a sign, or is
I just
Is that the signal?
I move back. And you guys can see the faces covered in catnip, and the pupils are dilated. He's like, "Cat's coming. We should hide." And he's
What do you
gonna hide
mean
against
the
the wall.
cat's coming?
the cat's
Yup.
coming.
We gotta go.
Time to go.
Yeah, I think now
Amazing.
we run towards the walk-in, right?
Yeah, because where you guys are standing, Jessica is going to have to pass
Mhm.
by that
Mm,
area. So,
I think as Phil is pops back in and he sees all this, I have a water skin. He's going to splash Phil in the face. Get yourself together. Get high later. We got a mission to finish. Come on.
Okay.
incredible.
Still blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys begin to head off from the doorway towards the walk-in. It's a straight shot. And once you're in there, you have much more cover because the way that my walk-in is designed, which I'm basing this off of, you walk into the doorway of the walk-in closet, and then there's like room past that. So it's like there's much more cover logistically. And as you are rushing past there, I'm gonna need stealth checks from everybody one more time. As Jessica, you can hear Jessica rushing up the stairs. As you just hear at the bottom of the stairs a pretty recognizable meow.
Shit. 19.
19. Incredible.
What am I doing? I'm just actually
Natural 19 plus 1. A dirty little 20.
13, 54, 16.
Okay, amazing.
24.
24. Incredible.
Because I have a
I will
plus 6
say-
to my stealth.
Jesus. That's awesome. Typical barbarian. No, I'm just kidding.
I said, give me a dexterous barbarian who can, lockpick and
yeah.
also hit that stealth.
So as a group, you guys absolutely managed to stealth past Larry. God damn, Frank first floor. Stealth past Larry as you make it into the walk-in closet. And almost immediately past that, you can begin to hear, it's almost supersonic, so only like your small folk can really hear the bass that is coming from a small, like, suitcase that seems to have been forgotten, like an old suitcase that just like the Garcias don't travel like too often, and when they do, they don't take this suitcase. It's just been here for a long time, and it's kind of in the corner behind some other like boxes of forgotten things. So you have to go through like alleyways of cardboard boxes of just random storage things that they don't want to put in the attic but are here, and then eventually come to this suitcase with the zipper opened a little bit. You see a like Hercules beetle kind of vibe, a very like big, muscular, shiny shelled beetle standing at the doorway, and he is the one who kind of like pushes the zipper opening up so that you can get through. And you see that there's like a line of some people are exiting the place. It, for all intents and purposes, it's like for the small folk, it's morning time, and yet the club is bouncing, it is bumping, it is grinding, things are happening. And this gigantic beetle sees you all, and I'm going to make a check about it really quick. Odds. Sees you, Phil.
White lightning.
Right. As he goes, I can't believe it. White lightning, you're back.
As it
My
cuts,
God.
Phil has the shaded aviators on, and he's just bumping, and he's doing a thing with his fingers in front of his face. You're right, baby. We're here to fucking party. He walks to the front of the line.
Hell yes. There's a couple of people who are like, hey, wait, what? They're cutting the line. And the big beetle's like, hey, shut the fuck up. Do you know who that is? That's White Lightning. You rascals. Get in here, buddy. And he opens the zipper and lets you all inside. As you all head inside, you see this place is very dark on the interior of a suitcase, as one would imagine. But there does seem to be a bunch of firefly dancers in like go-go dancers in like little glass jars, like go-go dancers in like cages kind of vibes, just going crazy, shaking their booties, and it's just lighting things up a little bit. And then there's like a DJ Lilin up on a little bit of a stage, and it's just one of those, this is like a deep cut technology 90s kid kind of reference, but it's hit clips, if you remember those, where it plays one song or something like that.
It doesn't even play a whole song. It plays 15 seconds of one song.
So short. The song is constantly changing. He has a huge stack of them, and he's just changing the songs every few seconds.
Incredible.
But it's great music, and the place is pretty crowded. It's dark in here. There is a bar situated along the back wall. They're serving all kinds of crazy cocktails and different, maybe illicit substances. This is not necessarily a up to code nightclub after all. And White Lightning, you would know that the owner's table sort of roped off, it's really just like shoestring, but like is roped off area is a little bit raised up, and that is where you would find Leon Luckstone.
I just start heading that way. And for the listeners at home, if you just want to groove around, I just put Blue by the Eiffel 65 on in the background of my headphones because that felt like it made sense. So that's what we're jamming to.
That absolutely makes a ton of sense, and that's probably what would be playing.
Now you got to change it though,
that
the clip.
And now it's too long. Next hit clip is is
Take on Me
Sandstorm by Darude. And then the next one comes in and it's like Cascada.
And after that,
And
it's
the next
Africa by Toto. Like,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Cascade's a deep cut.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
evacuate the dance floor up next.
And then it goes to Backstreet's Back, and then it goes back to the techno stuff.
Yep. It's
Next
a
thing you know,
good mix.
Rihanna comes on, like, please don't stop the music is playing.
Oh, shut up and drive.
Oh my god. We could do this all night, but we
Yes.
must move on.
Okay.
And so we go to I wanted to say 5 more, but I can't. And so following White Lightning's lead, you all kind of shimmy and groove your way over towards the owner's area. As you get
Cam
there,
has
you
split
see
off and is just on the dance floor.
amazing. And Cam is dancing, Cam is grooving.
Cam's just vibing, living his best life.
Hell yes, I love that. As you get to this like area that's roped off with bright white shoelaces, you see that there are a couple of bodyguards. There's a Lilin. You do see a toy who is there as well. It's like a kind of like a, it's not like a G.I. Joe, like the bigger action figures, but like one of the kind of smaller ones, like just a little guy, kind of. Just holding a full like plastic AK-47 just like in his arms. Like it doesn't shoot bullets or anything, but like you could hit somebody with it and it'll hurt. And he's just holding that. He's used to it. And
Those little bayonets they put on there are actually pretty blunt.
yeah, you never know. And both of them are there and they're just kind of guarding the little rope area to tie off as you guys approach.
Oh, Phil's lost in the song. I mean, he's made it there, but he's not. He's dancing.
All right. Yeah. All right. Hey, you Leon?
No, I am not Leon. I am Sergeant Powers, 31st Division of the Joes. How's it going?
Oh, it's going right. I really need to talk to Leon. Is he back there? And I just kind of start like trying to squeeze past him.
Okay, he's gonna stop you.
Yeah. Yeah, naturally. No, I gotta.
Sir, please.
Yeah.
Mr. Luckstone is highly important. He's got a lot of people that want to see him. I understand you're a big fan, maybe, probably, perhaps. But listen, do you have an appointment with Mr. Luckstone or?
No, Jerry sent me.
Jerry sent you.
Yeah.
Hey, boss. Looks like Jerry's cashing in. We got somebody here who wants to see you.
All right. Send him in.
As the soldier kind of looks at you and goes, all right. Unties the shoelace. Lets the 4 of you. White Lightning, you going with? Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he dances past Sergeant Powers real close to his face like this. As he walks beyond.
At ease, soldier, at ease.
I feel like Brobrox is seeing this and it's just generally uncomfortable by Phil's gyration. He's just like, there's that feeling of like leans away, like, please.
Xander's just thinking, how the hell did I get with these guys? And as he's just walking in the back, leading the back.
Yeah.
We do a quick over the shoulder over to the dance floor, and Cam is like got like a one of those like a beer bong things or something. He's doing some kind of crazy
funnel.
drinking thing where everybody in the club's like
On top of somebody's shoulder, someone's holding up like the beer nozzle.
Oh, hell yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's definitely like one of those mini little funnels that you use to put stuff into like a flask.
Mhm.
And he's just has that right in his mouth as people are just pouring different liquids in.
I
He's
feel
going
like the
nuts.
Fireflies, like get some bottle girls, like the signs like Cam.
They've made signs. A whole production is going on over here
Yeah.
as we'll continue to snap back and forth between these vastly different emotions. As we head back to the private little area that Leon Luckstone is in, as you see a Lilin kind of perched up on this long velvet looking like dollhouse couch. His feet are up on a little coffee table, which is really just like that little pizza table that goes in the middle of a pizza when you order pizza. And his feet are up on that. He's got like sharp pointed cowboy boots on, all black leather, tight pants. He's wearing like a smoking jacket that has like tiger stripes on it and black lapels. He has like bleach blonde, yellowish hair that's like spiked up in different ways. Almost looks like a pineapple, or like that one really specific character from Xenon from that Disney Channel movie. Anyway.
Wow, lots of cuts.
Yeah.
Deep ones.
I'm
to
full of
cut.
references today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Xenon, the original Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
A Disney Channel movie. Sorry.
I liked when she went to space, but that's a personal preference.
Classic Xenon. So he's there, seated up, and as he sees the four of you enter, at first he's got a big smile on his face. You see like the lights coming off of the fireflies and other different projections cast across his mouth and sort of sparkle as you see each tooth has a individual rhinestone stuck to it. And then he sees white lightning and his smile vanishes as he goes,
Oh, who the fuck let this guy in here? This troublemaker. Wait, Lightning, what are you doing here?
Hey, I'm just getting people in front of other people, you know. Act like I'm not here.
At least you still got your moves.
I'm assuming you know our friend here from a past time.
That's right. We did business together some time ago. But your friend here, he, stiffed me. We were supposed to go halvesies on a kilo of catnip. Never saw that other half, did I? Did I, White Lightning?
To be honest, neither did I. It eluded the both of us.
Yeah, likely story. Anyway, so Jerry cashed in a favor so we could talk. So talk.
Yeah. All right. So, this is going to be a really odd request, honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest. There's some intruders in the house, and I need some sticks. Long sticks that I could potentially tie things to and hold the, decent length stick.
Yeah. Long sticks, for sure. I know where there's some long sticks. I'll tell you where they are. On one condition.
and he stands up and he walks right over to you, White Lightning, and he goes, "Dance off right now. Rematch."
Absolutely.
To the dance floor.
We are not doing this, are we?
Is this really
Look,
happening?
it's kind of gotta happen, you guys. I mean,
By the great oak tree.
come on, loosen up. It'll be fun, and then we'll get to take care of the bad guys in a minute.
Xander's gonna like gather some of the dust in the room. It has like some of like the essence of some of the different illicit substances, and he's gonna loosen up. He's just gonna hover over his nose and he seems kind of loose. And he's just like,
There's
we're doing this, brothers, and he's just gonna follow to the dance floor.
Yeah,
Cam
absolutely.
is like going in and out of roly-poly form, like breakdancing all around.
Doing dime drops kind of move.
Xander's moonwalking
Amazing.
in a circle. Just in a circle. Just moonwalking in a circle.
Hell
I'm
yes.
watching. I'm
Okay.
like, God, I wish I could move like that.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Okay, so as White Lightning / Phil and Leon Luckstone meet in the middle of the dance floor, the hit clip changes to a new song, a different song, a better song. It is Daft Punk, harder, better, faster, stronger.
Yes.
Mhm.
And as this like new disco song begins to play, Phil, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check to save your life.
Oh, absolutely.
Can he get help
Xander's
from the
gonna,
backup dancers, basically?
Oh, I was about to call in.
Moonwalking
I was
guidance.
about to call in the boys.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
white
I
chicks
think if you
moment,
guys
like
are
a white
helping,
chicks
that makes
moment.
sense to me.
Yeah. Cam's got all the moves. He'll be your hype man.
Barbrax is doing the most ironic of ironic robot, like
I rolled a 10 and I have a +1, so not a great opener.
I will say this. Leon Luckstone wins the first round with a 13. Go ahead and roll again.
I'm gonna look over at him. You know what, Luckstone? In all these years, you know what I've learned?
What's that?
You never go it alone. And he peels the jacket off, and he whips it around his head, and he's gonna throw it at Cam, and I'm gonna tag him in as Phil Moon walks off the dance floor.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Cam enters into the dance ring and begins to dance off with Leon Luckstone as Leon Luckstone begins doing the sprinkler or something. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for Cam.
You got it.
Oh, there's a crowd that's just following Cam. Just like, Cam.
Wait a minute, you guys work for me. What the fuck?
Cam's already got a whole group of
A cheering section.
It's
yeah,
like a conga
absolutely.
line going on.
Yeah.
It's a 17 plus 8.
Let's go.
Yeah, that'll do it. You made it seem that bad. I was like, oh no, I only rolled a 7. Okay,
Let's
so
go. The fighter
definitely
got
a
some
success.
moves.
It all comes down to this. The final roll. Best 2 out of 3. Go ahead and roll one more time for Cam.
Just a flat 10, so 18.
Okay. Still beats a 16. Jesus. As Cam continues to just dance the night away, or the morning away, rather, and eventually wins the adoration of not just already the fan base he has created, but the rest of the crowd. Even the bodyguards of Leon Luckstone join in chanting Cam as the entire nightclub erupts in a roar of applause. And Leon Luckstone hangs his head in defeat. And he goes,
Well, it seems like you've won this one, White Lightning. Thanks to your cool friend here who can do all kinds of incredible moves. Next time, I'll have to be more specific about the fact that the dance competition is specifically me and you.
It's about the people
That's
you
on
know,
me.
Luckstone. It's all about
Well,
the people you know.
I know this one chick who used to be on So You Think You Can Dance, now she's a full-grown chicken, and so she flew the coop, and it's a whole fucking thing. Never mind, actually. I'm getting sidetracked. All right. So the sticks. Once you leave the nightclub, you're going to head along the wall, and eventually you're going to pass by this large box, right? It's full of sand. It smells like shit.
it's the cat litter box.
And then what you're going to do is there's sort of in the closet area, there's a bunch of long coats. And hidden underneath those coats is a bunch of sticks.
All right.
Well, let's get to it then.
All right. Well, we'll have to dance again, White Lightning.
Hey, Luckstone, until next time. And I'll pull out the half kilo and I'll toss it at him. Now we're square.
All of it?
All of it. He's going to bump the jukebox on his way out and switch it to What Is Love as they groove out.
What is love?
Amazing.
The crowd is very reluctant to see Cam leave.
Very reluctant to see Cam
All right,
leave.
Cam, we gotta go.
There's also, Carl, there is a bunch of people who are also just confusing you for Cam and just being like, Cam, just like around you.
And it's very awkward and stiff of the dance moves.
Oh, he's tired. He's not good at dancing anymore because he's tired. He's been dancing so hard. Oh, man. And you guys leave the nightclub. You head across the wall you pass by this cat litter box, and then finally, the way that the clothes are hung, any like dresses or long coats or anything like that, they almost touch the floor, and so it kind of hides some of the stuff there. But you manage to go there, and you find 3 long sticks, long enough for the purposes of what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you have those. What is the next plan?
Are we gonna try and take Larry out now? Jessica should be on his heels. Any minute.
Yeah, and we can get the dog. If we can get the dog up here, we can probably use Joe as well.
Or should we save the dog for downstairs?
I mean, honestly, we could just ride the dog once we get it up.
That's
here.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. So
the
You guys-
dog treat that we have is like a milk bone, right? Where it's like, is
I
it
forget
breakable?
the specifics. I know it was enough that you were able to use your weapon to make a hole in it, but I can't
right.
remember specifically if it was a milk
I
bone
know
or if
it's
it was
big
like more of a jerky
hammer
treat,
space
but
of like
yeah,
very.
yeah.
There's
Either
no
way,
way. There's no way I've stashed it on my person yet. Here it is.
right. Yeah, it whatever kind of dog treat it is
Okay.
fine. We'll run with it. But as you guys begin to exit the walk-in closet and sort of head in the vague direction of the master bedroom, Larry is seen. It was hard to notice all of this when you were in the nightclub and like so absorbed by the mission and also possibly drugs and possibly music and dancing. But as you are now like back on the mission mode, you do see that Jessica is constantly fraternizing with the ankles of a certain burglar. And you overhear Larry the burglar going, "Ah, fuck this cat. Oh, they have a fucking cat. I knew it. I knew my sinuses were starting to act up. Oh, shit. How do I get this cat out of here without having to touch it with my fucking hands? Wait, I'm wearing gloves." And before we find out what Larry does with Jessica, we head to break. And we'll be back right after these
How dare you.
sponsored messages.
Check
What
out
a
these
terrifying
sponsors.
line to leave it on.
Hello, I'm Justin Galliani. And for the low price of $0.00, you can take part in an incredible offer being given by So You Wanna Be a DM. This podcast has a compilation of incredible episodes that offer insight into all of D&D's many topics, including other TTRPGs. You can find such amazing hits, such as It's Combat. Combat 101. Fighting 'cause it's combat. And Druid 101. Monsters 101. Non-player NPCs 101. NPC. And if you're looking for more, So You Want to Be a DM also has a Patreon, and you can find even more content there, available for free members and members who are participating in some of the tiers available. So, check that out.
Has your dungeon master ever said no to your shenanigans during a game? Well, with Galliani and Hellstrom, they can't do that. If your DM denies your fever dream interpretation of the rules, then you're gonna want Galliani and Hellstrom in your corner. So just email us at soyouwannabeadm@gmail.com, or you can search for So You Wanna Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find your podcasts. And remember, if you're not having fun playing D&D, something's, wrong.
I have DM dysfunction. I have DM dysfunction. I have DM dysfunction. A recent study published by the Bardic College of Lore claims that 69% of dungeon masters suffer from DM dysfunction, or DMD. This condition has more facets than your favorite polyhedral. Some have reported burnout, writer's block, issues with balance, or inter-party problems. At So You Want to Be a DM, it's our mission to not only fight the monster-like symptoms of DM dysfunction, but to treat the very cause of it. To do this, we implement auditory technology in the form of the podcast So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master. By listening to the tips and tricks provided by Justin and Taylor, DM dysfunction can become a thing of the past.
I've been a listener of the podcast for over 4 months now, and I don't have to worry about DM dysfunction anymore. And I just DM'd my first homebrew world, and I didn't have to worry about DM dysfunction.
With all the So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master content that I consume, I'll never have to worry about DM dysfunction ever again.
And neither will you. Check out So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master.
You can talk to your doctor today, or you can find So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find podcasts. Listening to too many episodes in a row can cause excessive imagination, lucid dreaming, lactose intolerance, and character death. Sorry, not death, character depth.
And remember, you don't want DMD, you want D&D. And we're back. And the gang's all here. Last we left off, our players have gotten all kinds of interesting equipment from across the house, the most recent of which, a bunch of sticks. They danced their way to said sticks at the walk-in nightclub and are now entering back into the master bedroom as Larry, one of the burglars, the meaner of the two, is currently having a sneezing episode because apparently he's allergic to cats. And Jessica is sort of meandering through and around his ankles because of the catnip carefully laid from White Lightning / Phil. And we pick up kind of right there as you guys overhear Larry remembering that he's wearing gloves, and so he technically can touch the cat. As he is like, all of this is kind of happening simultaneously. You see that he is considering, as he like looks down at the cats, he remembers that he has gloves on, and he kind of glances back towards the door, like he is going to pick Jessica up and just put her outside the door and then just close the door, which most of you would be able to maybe fit under the door or find a way through in different ways. I'm now remembering that all of you are either really small or have teleport abilities. The door being closed probably won't be a big deal. Never mind. But nonetheless, that would remove Jessica from the equation if you want her to be here. So, as that is simultaneously beginning to happen, as Larry is starting to make moves on Jessica, what are you all doing?
Xander's gonna be like, y'all trust me?
100%.
We're doing a lot of trust on his mission, but okay.
But have you died yet?
No, not if it kills me. No, like, Justin, would you want to try something?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say this. It's normally an attack, but let me cook. Let me cook.
Okay.
The allergens from the fur technically could be identified as like dust. As he goes to pick it up, how far is Xander? Is Xander within 120 feet?
No, not from the threshold of the closet and the bedroom. You're probably like, you're pretty far actually. You're probably like 500 feet. You have to get a lot closer. It's
So
possible.
then-
I mean, like, not to mention if he does successfully, because he has to still get Jessica, and I can
Yeah.
tell you guys above board, Jessica does not like being held. So he has to even get
Xander's-
Jessica. So there's some time you have, and also if he even gets her and picks her up, he has to walk towards you guys sort of to get to the door. So there's opportunity built in.
Xander's going to get close enough to, like, as he reaches down, he's going to take some of the fur as he gets closer and like shoot into like orbs and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts into his nostrils as the allergens go into his nostrils and make him sneeze.
Incredible.
Sick.
First, I'm going to need a stealth check. I'll say with advantage, he's very distracted.
I'm going to give myself guidance just in case.
Okay.
17.
Amazing. We know that we need to be beating a 16, so that's good. So you managed to definitely get close enough. Absolutely. Now I'm going to need 2 attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. Dander is definitely a part of Dust in many different regards, so that totally tracks for me. Makes a ton of sense.
2 Eldritch Blasts. The first one's a 23.
That'll hit.
The second one is a 22.
Okay.
yeah.
Both of those hit. Are you attempting to cause damage, or are you strictly trying to cause a sneezing fit, essentially?
I'm trying to cause a sneezing fit so he doesn't pick up the cat.
Okay. As Larry bends down to try and pick up Jessica, you overhear him just going, "All right, piss, 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 piss. Come on, cat. Come on, you fucking cat." I'm pretty sure that's what cats like. They like when you say it like that. Is trying to pick up Jessica. You blast these 2 Eldritch Blasts like from a distance and manage to coalesce the dander into the dust and use it to projectile rocket these 2 allergy blasts up his nostrils, both successfully hitting.
That was the right and the left.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like maze just.
Yeah, he absolutely. I rolled the saving throw just to see kind of like how bad it was. He absolutely begins sneezing. He starts getting into a massive sneezing fit as you hear him begin a string of expletives as he is just.
Fuck these cats.
Is there a window in this room?
There are 2. Yeah, there's one. If the door's right there to the stairs and the rest of the second floor, right, is like back diagonally this way from me at least. There's a window here, and there's a window on that wall. This window here, you would have to walk right past him, kind of. It's much more dangerous in terms of stealth reasons. Much more dangerous to get to this window. That window is not only easier to get to from a stealth perspective, but also from a logistics perspective because the bed is up against the wall.
I would like to, while Xander is doing his nostril damage, I would like to curl up into a ball and cross the floor as fast as I can to the bedroom door and try to close it.
Interesting. Okay. You begin rolling towards the bedroom door as fast as you can. As you do, I am definitely going to need an athletics check to try and close this door. It is a little heavy, just based on your size.
It's not going to do it. 7 and 6, 13.
Can I assist with him? Like, as I see, like, Carl and Cam, like, going towards the door, can I be, like, essentially tailing them? Like, Robrak sees what they're about to do. Like, there's that sense of, you don't want to, for those of you who have kids, you kind of, like, you see your child's projection of what they're about to do. That kind of thing of, like, okay, I see what you're doing. Can he, like, run up behind them and help, like, try to push this door closed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would that give Carl / Cam the help action, or do you want me to just roll it?
It's kind of up to you guys. It would work either way. So either you're giving
Your athletics
Carl
is
the help
probably just
action,
better
or
than
you
mine.
could make it yourself.
I do get advantage on it because I'm gonna say that the rage failed, but the rage came back because it's been well over time, and this is something active, so that we're not being like, oh yeah, I'm just right. No, you use a point of rage. Yeah. Let's see. That's better. Cool. The first roll was a 4 plus 8, but the second roll was a 17 plus 8.
Nice.
With a 25, you can absolutely close the door. Carl, Cam, Brobrex, all pushing up against this massive, cheaply wooden made door as you all, with all of your might.
Come on, comrades, put your back into it.
Yeah, this Sisyphean feat of strength as you push the door up against its frame. And as it closes and you hear the actual latch kind of close, I am going to say that will alert Larry that something is going on, as he will definitely hear the door close.
Even over his absolute crazy sneezes?
If you were in a room sneezing and the door randomly closed.
Okay, Justin,
absolutely
we can impose logic on it. Jeez.
You absolutely would hear it, but now he is in the room alone. I'll treat the sneezing like this. He's going to get disadvantage on initiative, but let's roll for initiative.
Let's go. Speaking of
and
initiative,
I rolled a nat 1 immediately, so he doesn't need disadvantage, but that's the sneezing absolutely taking effect.
13.
Dirty 20.
21. Yeah, just a heads up. Rollmydices.com does not let you down. So just so that we're all, I don't think we can hit point this guy down, right? This has to be like an encapit. That word.
Well, it's like, so the way above board, the way that it works is he does have a number of hit points. It's not like 1,000 or something insane, but the way we're treating it is when he hits 0, he's probably not going to die, but he'll leave essentially.
Okay.
When he hits 0, he's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And he'll just dip is kind of the vibe, you know?
I have a 20. Funny enough, alert allows me to change my initiative with any willing person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's something that if there's a big ball play that someone wants to do.
Oh, I'm willing. I'll give it to you just so you can go first.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I don't care.
Not me. Like if there's something that someone here outside of me wants to do, I have an idea, but if someone wants to do something, I can switch right now.
Just because I think it would be very Home Alone-ish. Do we want to try and push this dude out of the window? I kind of want to push this guy out of the window.
My plan is to hit him with the hammer to shunt him into a different timeline for us to set up to knock him through that window.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I was just gonna go with keep making that boy sneeze while y'all do the thing.
My hammer also has push on it. As long as I hit them, I could push them 10 feet. Well, no, he's a large. This is considered a colossus creature, right?
Right.
Yeah, he would be as big as it gets. Between Xander and Brobrex, who would like to go first?
From earlier.
I feel like
just because you both got 20s.
What's your dex? Because I feel my straight dex is a 16.
Mine's a 17.
Okay, well then Brobrex goes first.
Okay.
How far am I from Larry?
So, in the time that this fight has started, we have Carl and Cam and Brobrex right by the door. We have Xander, who's definitely the closest, because you have to be, whatever the biggest range is on Eldritch Blast, you have to be that far away, right? So that's how far you are away. And Phil is probably the furthest away at this point. So I will say, Carl and Brobrex, you guys are probably legitimately 250 feet away.
250. I only have a speed of 40. Let me see.
Yeah. I will say this, Phil, you are kicking us off actually with the 21.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take my full movement just to close some of the gap in his general direction.
As you begin rushing out into the open carpeted area, Larry is still kind of sneezing. He's, what the fuck? Why did the door close? Oh my god, there's bugs, there's mice. What is this place? And he is starting to freak out a little bit.
Sick. Okay, yeah, for this turn, I'm just going to cast Blink on myself.
Nice.
Okay.
So, as I end this turn, 15. Cool. So I poof into the ethereal plane until my next turn.
Amazing. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Larry sees that happen and is like, okay, what the fuck is this? And just for flavor, because it would be a free object interaction, you see him take out a hammer.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And that brings us to Brobrex.
Cool. So you say like 250?
Yeah, give or take. I'm like willing to play with a couple dozen feet here or there, but give or take 250.
So when it comes to my laser rifle, it says 100 feet, then there's a slash 300 feet. Is 300 feet like that's when you're shooting at disadvantage?
Yeah, anything between the first number and the second number is disadvantage. Past the second number, it won't work.
Cool. Thinking. Well, we're first going to like essentially where is there cover in this room? Essentially, like, is there a way for me to like advance forward but find cover?
Luckily, in this room, a lot of the furniture for the bedroom, at least specifically, are kind of like mid-century modern. So none of the dressers touch the floor. It's like those thin, spindly little legs. So you can go underneath a lot of the dressers and stuff. And luckily, right by the door, you can see these books resting on it, is a small dresser.
Okay, we're gonna move our way there to the small dresser. Like, as long as it's still like making like advancement towards him to close that 250.
A million %.
So we're gonna do that, and once we're like perched up on it, like, you know, using it as cover, we're gonna peek around, and I think Brobrax is gonna take aim and say, "Hey, you son of a bitch, you on my property by the great oak tree. Leave."
Amazing. As you fire off, as we kind of zoom out a little bit to Larry's perspective, we hear, leave. and then a blast of laser energy shoots out from underneath this small dresser.
And it's coming from the Wolf Gauntlet too, like, because again, it's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord, the Ninja Zord. So it's just like you see this bear, and because isn't it like the bear and wolf? They make the arms. So yeah, he raises both of the arms. Boom, and I think I get 2 attacks. Let me make sure.
The level that you're at should be 2 attacks, I imagine.
Yeah, I
you're
get
at
extra
least
attack.
a 5th level barbarian.
Yeah.
Right.
So
so you get 2 attacks.
It's all he's gonna raise those arms and boom, boom.
Amazing.
And this is at disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, for this first round, it would be at disadvantage.
Cool. So that was a 16 and 17. So 16 plus.
Oh, on the dice.
See shit.
We're
16
locking
plus 6. That is 17, 18, 19, 20,
22.
21, 22.
Absolutely hits.
And that's the first attack. Now the second one, because we're just going to do this all at once.
Justin's like, that just hits. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Which is, so the highest is 18, the lowest is 17 plus 6.
Jesus. This dice is
23.
rolling amazing. Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 3d8 plus 3. So let me just go ahead and do 6d8 in total to make it simple. One moment as I find all my dice.
Yeah, Justin, give him a moment to find all the dice he has to roll.
I'm gonna just use my calculator. Hell no. Brain was like, nope. Plus, there we go. And plus 6. 40 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, buddy.
As it's just like, boom, boom. 1 to the chest, 1 to the dome. Actually, was it one to the kidney, one to the dome, left, right, go.
Amazing. What do these laser beams look like?
From Robrak's perspective, again, since we're going Mighty Morphin, it looks like if you ever watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as they're doing that like twin hit where you see the wolf image coming out, where it's like, oh, for Robrak's, that's the image. In reality, it's just like two little nuclear missiles coming out. That it's like, are those toys? No, these things actually got some punch. Like imagine getting hit with a Nerf dot. Like, yeah, like almost like a Nerf rival round firing out. And you know how some people are like sick and twisted and they put thumbtacks on them? That's like that's the feeling he gets.
Yeah. Larry sees something coming in his direction. He goes, whoa, that's probably not that big of a deal. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Thumbtacks. What the fuck is this?
It's like one goes to the neck, the other one goes to the chest.
Amazing. Anything else, Brobrex?
Let's see. Action.
Xander, you're on deck.
Yep.
And then Carl.
Nope. But I do have something funny as a reaction. Let me know if and when Larry decides to move and how close he gets.
Absolutely. Xander, that is your turn.
From where Xander's at, can he move in another 60 feet, like still be under something? Would be closer to Larry?
Yes, you could. You'd have to move a little diagonal, but you could absolutely start to get a little bit under the bed.
Okay. Well,
again, mid-century modern, so it's like there's plenty of space under there for there.
He's gonna move that, and then like he's gonna the dust that like all he's sneezing, all the dander. Xander's gonna like siphon all that under one nostril, and he's gonna cast cloud of daggers in his nostrils, and he's gonna like try to the dander up there, and so now he has a runny nose.
Amazing.
It's just
we're
dandering.
We're really breaking it for not taking his Claritin this morning.
Yeah. This guy.
So yeah, he's casting cloud of daggers, and at the start of his turn, he takes 64 slashing damage. So whenever he's next, yeah.
Okay, amazing. As all of this dander and allergens and histamines begin to encircle his olfactory senses, he will take that damage at the start of his turn. Amazing. Is there any saving throw that he'll need to do, or is it just happens? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, awesome. Anything else, Xander?
No, Xander's just gonna stay there.
Okay, are you concentrating on that?
Yep.
Okay, brilliant. That brings us to Carl/Cam.
Okay. Now it's 250 to get to him. Is it shorter distance if I don't get cover? Or is it just 250 flat out, pretty much?
It's a little bit shorter.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna I cannot do anything unless I can get within 60 feet of him. So I've got a long way to go. I think we're just gonna Autobots roll out. Cam and I do the split, and I want to weave in between so it's not sure which one's the real me.
Incredible.
So kind of a little bit of a distraction type of deal, but yeah, I'm heading beeline straight to him.
Okay, awesome. So you're action dashing?
Action dashing, yeah. So
Awesome.
60 feet towards that way.
Okay, incredible. You begin moving as fast as you can in the direction of Larry. Larry kind of sees this. I mean, obviously, roly-polios are like pretty small. It would
Really
actually
tiny.
be really hard to see you on a carpet unless you were looking for it. But you're rushing along. He notices that, and after Carl's turn, it goes to Larry. So go ahead and roll the 6d4 damage.
This sucks.
Jessica gets a
that's
turn
good.
too, right?
Not really, because I mean, Jessica because of the catnip, Jessica wouldn't attack unless provoked or something. So unless Larry attacks Jessica, you guys can use Jessica in a clever way if you would like. But like Jessica's here, but she's not gonna just out of nowhere attack this guy. Like she likes this guy because he's got catnip in his socks. So
Naturally.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great. It was 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage. Hey, it all adds up. Okay, as he sneezes at the top of his turn and like a small amount of blood starts to come out and he's like,
Jesus.
"Oh no, it's getting bad. It's getting really bad. What the fuck are these little creatures doing in here?" He literally can't hit Phil even if he wanted to. Ixander and Brabrex are sort of undercover under things. He can get almost anywhere on his turn just because it would be like 2 steps for him to just get to any of you. So he is going to take like 2 large steps forward, which puts him like, let's just keeping it even, puts him within like 80 feet of all of you. Pretty much. He's like in between all of you at this point. Like not the middle of the room because there's a bed, but like the middle of the open floor-ish area. To keep it fair, I'm just gonna roll a D3, and I'm just gonna that's who I'm gonna hit with a hammer. It's just kind of how that's gonna go. Because he doesn't necessarily know that like Ixander's the one who keeps giving him fucking allergies or like making them worse. He kind of saw something come from underneath the table, but because of the cover, like isn't really sure. Carl and Cam are out in the wide open, so it kind of would make sense. So because of that, there's like a lot of reasons he would hit all 3 of you. So I'm gonna just roll a dice to keep it a little honest. That is a 5-6. So he is gonna go for Brabrex.
Is this more of a carpenter's hammer? Are we talking ball peen? What's the
meat mallet?
I can't believe you said 2 kinds of hammers that I actually know what they are, which is insane. I didn't even know I knew what a ball peen hammer was until you said it, and I was like, whoa, I'm picturing it. That's insane. It's kind of just like a normal ass hammer.
Sick. Okay, cool.
I think one of them is gonna miss, but the lower actually he's a gigantic burglar. This makes sense. Okay, so we're looking at the lower being a 19.
That hits.
Okay, both attacks are gonna hit. Use.
But everything, if it's bludgeoning, if it's not magical, everything's halved.
Right. And it is not magical. This is just a human dude swinging a hammer as hard as he can.
You said he was like 80 feet?
He's 80 feet now. 80 feet in your guys' terms. Because like 80 feet to you guys is very different than like 80 feet to him. That would be outside of the house into the neighbor's house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, he kind of just bent over.
Because my brain's just like, can I hit him with this? But it says 30 feet, within 30 feet of you. So I can't do that.
He is going to, he swings his hammer twice. He actually ends up breaking one of the legs of the dresser in the process as he slams this heavy silver face of the hammer into your body. It nearly hits the bomb that you have attached to yourself, but luckily misses as it hits more of your abdomen, taking the air out of your lungs, but you're literally a toy, so that actually doesn't make sense. If you had air and if you had lungs, they would be gone because hits you right in like the stomach area and then crashes your body through that leg of the dresser as it begins to tilt in one direction. And as he swings through, that is going to be 8 divided by 2, 24 points of damage.
Okay. So let's see.
And that's already halved. It was 48.
You said 24 points?
24 points of damage.
So 24.
It was 48 points of damage, and it came down to 24.
Oh, yeah. I was just removing the temporary hit points that I also have.
Oh, brilliant. Incredible. Okay, cool.
So that's 18, 65 minus 18. There we go.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, though.
Constitution?
Please.
Cool. There we go. Had to fix my HP Constitution. 17 plus 6.
Okay. You're good to go. So you get pushed just a little bit. Like, he pushes you through that leg of the dresser and everything. But luckily, there's no extra effects or anything like that take place. So you're good to go for your turn when it comes back around. But that is Larry's turn as we head back to the top to Phil.
Okie dokie. Popping back into existence. I will push forward. I'm going to use my Cloak of the Arachnida.
Mm-hmm.
You can use an action to cast Web spell. The web created by the spell fills twice its normal area. I don't want to cast it on the floor. I want to cast it like between his ankles. Like I want to attach. I want to wrap his little feetsies up.
Okay.
And he gets a DC save of 13.
What is the ability?
I'm assuming dexterity. I guess I should actually look up the spell because this card's not doing great.
I think in web is Dex. I think.
That kind of makes sense.
Watch like a wisdom save. I don't know.
Are you smart
Crazy,
enough
it's
to not
intelligence.
step
I
on it?
don't.
Right. Are you smart enough to not step in the webs?
Yeah, it's a deck. It's a dex save. Layered over a flat surface of normally 20 feet, so it can be 40 feet or size.
Uh-huh. And you said 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank God it's a dex save because he gets a -1 to that. And I rolled a 13. So, as you cast the web spell from your arachnid magical item, shooting web in between his ankles as his sneakers connect, and he is now immobile and incredibly top heavy and unstable. Is there anything else you do with your turn, Phil?
I like to think the Cloak of the Arachnida is the jacket, and the web came out of the white lightning bolts on the back in his general direction. He can make a strength save each time on his turn to break free, but anytime he's in the area, he resaves. So I don't know. Anytime he accidentally touches his legs together, they will restick, I think.
Okay.
But other than that, I have to find out if I blink out of existence again. Give me just a second. Yeah, 13. So he's gone. Phil's gone.
Amazing. And is web concentration?
No, neither of them are. Blink nor web.
Oh, wow. Okay. I knew blink wasn't. You can ask Taylor. I have a player in our home game who uses blink to a level that I'm like, I can never hit her. She's constantly in the other planes to the point where I made an NPC who like could phase
see in the
walk and
ethereal.
like,
Yeah.
just for that one fight. Cause I was like, not this time. They killed him anyway. It was fine. But anyway, amazing. So this guy is stuck in a interesting and funny way. Brobrex, that is your turn.
So he's still within 80. He's within 80 feet now, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cool. So because the laser rifle has to have a range of 100, because it's 80, would it still be at disadvantage that it would be close range now?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, you're good.
So he's going to do that again after taking like this just chunk of damage. And, I got my Zords mixed up. The bears in the chest part, the ape and wolf are the arms. I'm going to imagine like the dagger that was sitting in, like, the thing that the bear holds in his mouth got clinked out as Brobrax goes flying like back, like through the wooden part. He rolls, gets up, and just says, "Oh, I'm going to have fun with this." Loads in 2 more rounds.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna
roll
see.
to hit as Larry is sitting there going, I'm pretty sure that toy's talking to me. All of this sneezing might have lost some blood from my head. I might be lightheaded or something, but this is starting to freak me out a little bit.
So Both of the dice landed on nat 20s before the first shot.
Jesus Christ.
This is the second shot. That is a 16 and a 15. So 15 plus 6.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Remind me, double the dice, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the first shot, that's 6d8 off rip. Okay.
Have none of us missed or failed anything this entire game?
I haven't even gotten to him.
Yeah, like I'm talking about this entire
The whole season.
This session has gone incredibly smooth.
Yeah.
because I purposely chose something I just need to concentrate on. Just summons appears, like just concentrate on that bad boy real quick. We're gonna go. Because I'm like, I can't take a hit.
And then the second shot, that's just 71 points of radiant damage as almost like Mega Man style charge shot as Brabrax is getting invigorated by this battle. Oh my god.
One? Jeez.
Incredible.
This laser rifle
Huge
goes
hits.
crazy.
Huge hits hitting Larry as he is starting to look frazzled, to say the least. He's starting to look a little overwhelmed, but he is therefore getting desperate.
And just to add a little bit of pressure, Brabrax is going to like basically walk this man down as he's got the guns just toted up ready, as he's just like, come on.
It's like that scene in Toy Story in Sid's bedroom when the toys break bad on him.
Yeah. He's starting to freak out a little bit.
You know, Megazords are big. They're not tiny. They're fairly, chunky size.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, this
Absolutely.
is like a shin high little demon coming at him.
That's just walking like Terminator style.
Xander, that is your turn.
Yeah, so Xander, he's gonna like walk to like one of the legs, and like you just see Xander like he's just holding his hand up and focusing, and you just see dust gather around and like obscures him as he's gonna use his action to do one of shadows, he becomes invisible.
Sick.
Okay.
And he's just gonna maintain concentration on the cloud daggers.
Okay. Incredible. Amazing. Xander, that's your turn. You're invisible now with one of your dust abilities, and concentrating on that as we move to Carl and Cam. Carl and Cam.
Yeah. So I'm still, you said he's 80 feet away from whatever. Okay. I'm going to have to, I would have to action surge dash, and then I still wouldn't have an action. I need 2 actions. So I'm going to keep charging him.
I was gonna say, if you want to hold your action, I had an idea to get you in the general vicinity.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's my whole economy to get to him. So.
All right. Well, if Phil has an idea, you can always hold your action and try and get as close as you can with just movement. And like I said, if you wanted to get at least Cam a little bit closer, then you also have the option of like throwing something.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything in my inventory to throw. I have no range.
Okay, I mean, one of your friends has a laser rifle. If you wanted to throw your sword, I'd be down for it. You have hammer space. We're playing pretty fast and loose with stuff, but
I got you. If you just want to move and hold your action,
okay,
I'll get you there.
Okay, I can do that.
So Carl and Cam rush up as much as they can, holding their action, feeling the presence of a shadow from the ethereal plane telling you to hold your action so that you can be helped by, I think at one point, Phil referred to him as the great ground pig at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, nailed it. And that brings us to Larry.
We only get you 64 damage out the way now.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
Might as well bang it
because it's
out.
in your nose. So 15 points of slashing damage.
Brobrex is already sort of egging him on, if you will. You've made that stand of standing in front of him, blasting these huge, insanely powerful laser beams at him. And Phil and Xander are either invisible or not on this plane of existence. And Carl and Cam are a little bit further away. So I think he would go for Brobrex again in this instance. And so we are going to roll 2 attacks.
Did he move by chance?
He moved on the first turn. But now that he's here, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
So he is going to. That is a 16 is the lower one.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. The next one is in the 20s. So.
Oh yeah, that hits. That.
Yeah.
Just a little freaked out by this toy. He just like weep. Like Brobrax is not gonna like dodge it. He's just gonna like watch it come down and just.
That will be, after it's halved, will be 17 points of damage.
17. All right.
Okay. And I need that Constitution save.
19 plus 6.
That will definitely save. You are good to go on that front. As we head back to the top with Phil.
Okay. So I pop back into this existence.
What the fuck? What is this mouse is doing? Magical things. Toys are attacking. I keep sneezing.
Oh
He's
shit!
furious.
I've had this idea since character creation because it's perfect in my head. So we're gonna Wolverine fastball specialist. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. But I don't ever need my spiritual weapon to actually attack because it actually kind of can't. So it is one of those toy. I don't know if you guys ever had marble shooters or like the paper football shooters, like just a little catapult, and it is specifically shaped to fit either Carl or Cam.
Amazing.
And I'm just gonna cast it next to Cam. And it is it is wound back and ready to go. And that's my turn. Or I guess if he's holding his action, I can just fling it and sling him in that direction.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing. And then just roll to see if you poof out again.
Okay.
Because if not, he might hit a mouse and just be like, I gotta get this mouse out of here. I might be allergic to mice. I don't know what's going on. I keep sneezing. It's vanishing. That's fucking literally magic.
19, and he's gone.
Damn it, fucking Chris Angel, you are. I don't like it.
Then you're not gonna like pay attention to the toy. Don't pay attention to the man who's just
Wait.
This toy is indestructible. I can kill a mouse. I'm pretty sure. Maybe
I don't think I can. I think I have to choose to stay. Do I drop concentration on spiritual weapon if I'm on a different plane?
No. The ethereal plane is different.
Okay, then yeah.
That's not how I rule it, at least.
Cool beans. That's it for me.
Okay, so Carl / Cam, you find yourself in the basket of a catapult, and then just get fucking flung towards this guy. Go ahead and use your action.
I'm aiming right at his face, shield and sword both up, screaming like.
and I can only imagine from their point of view.
Yeah, absolutely horrifying.
So such a tiny squeaking like.
That's probably a miss on the first attack. 12.
12 will miss, unfortunately.
That's a nat 20 though.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
That will definitely hit.
Right. I got 2 1s.
Oh.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
No, you didn't. You got a, I'll replace them both. You got a 17 and a 6. Oh, no,
Okay.
they're not D20
No,
rolls,
those
are
are
they?
not. Yeah, they're not.
Oh, never
Oh.
mind. I can't do anything about it.
I
Just
allow a
kidding.
lot of shenanigans. I don't think I'm going to let portent rolls be used for damage.
That's fair.
Actually, you rolled d20s instead of d6s. It's kind of insane. Wild.
Okay, so I do have the charger feat, which
Yeah.
if I
It
move
feels like
at
it would
least
apply
10
here.
feet, I can add another 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's 12, 14 damage as Carl sticks his what are those cocktail the things that-
Cocktail sword.
the cocktail
spear.
swords?
Yeah.
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 And it's like jammed into his face now. And I'm just kind of hanging on.
Amazing. Yeah, he's freaking out. He's screaming. He's like looking down at you. Going, ah, 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 screaming
Little
at one
sneeze.
another.
Like, choo.
Wow. Oh boy. Okay. That is insane. Okay. After
it sounds
Phil's
like
turn.
as
Yeah.
just the littlest trolley poly.
After Phil's turn, it goes back to Brobrex.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Sloan, what was your portent rolls again?
A 17 and an 11.
Okay, keep that in mind real quick.
All right.
Brobrax is walking this man down, right? Reaches back with both hands. Y'all know what time it is. As that's what comes out of Brobrax's mouth. As he goes for 2 home run style swings. Wham! Wham! He's going for the shins, like straight shins. Okay. One is 16 plus 6. The other one is 16 plus 8. The other is a 10 plus 8.
Oh, you don't need me.
Yeah, those both hit.
There's something very important.
18 just hits.
As he does this, because I loaded the shotgun, he needs to make a DC 15 charisma saving throw, or he gets shunted through time. As I'm going to roll the damage real quick, and these are D10s that I'm having to roll.
Oh, I want this guy's face.
Oh.
Do you go with him?
That's up to
Either
that's-
way, it's
Five is a
bad.
12.
Because he's just going to be falling to the
Either way,
ground.
it's bad.
So as he gets hit by the second strike, which one moment.
You're going to finish him off and then send him to a different dimension to rot.
7, 8, 9,
You to
10,
the
11,
shadow
12,
realm.
13, 14, 15. 15 points of
One of
bludgeoning
those Yu-Gi-Oh
damage.
thing flies from around the
The second hit. And again, this weapon does not have a size requirement. Just the man's there, and the next thing you know, there's a shatter, like a as he gets shunted into a different timeline.
He gets shunted into a different timeline. For how long again?
They reappear on the end of my next turn. This is my next turn.
Whoa. Okay.
So Carl, Cam, yeah, you're in another.
We're in free fall now, baby.
Yeah.
So would you say, Justin, that like I don't think I can concentrate on a spell if I don't know this guy's going through time. You know what I mean? Like, I guess,
Yeah.
is it
I-
gone? I guess.
Your spell is still there, so if he comes back and is alive and normal and not absolutely
He's alive
insane,
and normal.
then you could
Yes,
keep it. You could keep
completely
it going.
gone
It's still
bad.
occupying that similar space, but I don't think it would affect him in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Specifically says it shunts him forward into time. So he's not here in the present. It's just he's
It's in
effectively
time.
being sent forward. We just have to catch up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Garcias in a week are going to get a weird visitor for about a minute and a half.
Perhaps. That's hilarious. Okay. Whoa.
That ends my turn. As Brobrax brings the hammer around after the second one to kind of like put it back on his back, and it's just like loads.
Insane. Okay. Xander, that is your turn. But before we do that really quickly, I need a dexterity saving throw from Carl.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm so sorry.
For sure. No. It's cool. It's not bad. 19.
Okay.
Not bad at
19
all.
is good.
Yeah, Dex is my highest stat.
Okay. So then it's halved. Is how I'm handling it. I know that that's probably like a house rule kind of thing, but I'm going to have it because of the tucking and rolling that you are capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And so you will only take 40 points of falling damage.
Sure.
Like,
Sure,
it's built
yeah.
differently over here.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, you're at the height of a, 5'10"
I mean,
guy.
I could have said I got him in the leg, but I said the face, and I didn't. I got to stand by my decision.
And then also fall by that decision.
Right.
Fall by that decision.
You're still up. You're still good. And you're nice and close for if and when this guy comes back. Xander, now it is your turn.
Xander is gonna. Xander is just gonna. You kind of see him appear, and he just has like a glowing dust bow ready next to him, and he's just pointing, and he's just waiting. He's gonna hold his action, and he's gonna hold his action of Starry Wisp, and he's just gonna point right when he appears back in that area. He's gonna shoot hot dust into his nostril.
Spicy dust.
Kind
This
of
one's
gross,
got
but amazing. Hot dust is I've never thought about the temperature of dust. That is crazy. Amazing.
Oh God.
Yeah, wild. Carl.
I'm a menace, brother. I'm a menace.
Carl, that is your turn. No one here to fight necessarily, but
Yeah, I'm gonna wait by where I think his feet will be, and ready in action to use all of my attacks.
amazing.
He comes back.
Incredible. It goes to Larry's
we
turn
have-
next.
We have.
It's 40 times somewhere.
Wait. Wait.
But drop concentration on Cloud of Daggers.
Can
You are
I,
dropping
as
concentration, or?
Yeah, because the hold to cast another.
Oh, true. Yeah.
all right?
I always forget about that. Bylaw.
Rather than wait to do my actions,
Mhm.
as my bonus action, I'm going to drink my drop of Tapatio
Hell yeah.
and then ready fire breath for when he gets back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay.
We literally said David Goliath situation. we ain't
Bring
running. You need to be afraid of us.
We have 4 Davids. You're fucked, Goliath. Jesus. Okay. That pretty much is Larry's turn. He's dealing with stuff. I rolled a wisdom save
demons.
just to see how he's handling it. Not well.
Okay.
Brings us back to the top. Phil, that's your turn.
Okay. I will poof back into existence. Man, I'm gonna cast Command on Jessica.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm gonna prepare Command for Jessica.
Okay. Amazing. You're starting to try and hold on to command, or like thinking about it at the very least, because at the end of your turn, you need to roll to see if you poof out.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting Blink's not really optional, isn't it?
Not really.
Sick. Okay. 20, so I'm going.
Whee!
I just came back and no.
All right, Jessica, we're gonna.
He's hanging out with Larry in the different timeline. Like, hey, buddy.
Larry's like, there's that fucking rat.
And that brings us back to Brobrex.
So we know what's about to happen. Brobrex, takes that stance, moves his legs back like into this wide stance, crouches down. 8 Gauntlet and Wolf Gauntlet facing each other. I'm treating this as 2 attacks as he starts charging up. Y'all know the stance I'm thinking of. Y'all know the stance. As he's just like charging up energy. As he's just like, come on, buddy. Come on. Make daddy's day.
Incredible. And so at the end of Brobrex's turn, Larry will reappear here in the room. Hold on to your rolls until I ask for them, but everybody who's holding on to actions can go ahead and roll for those actions or those attacks and everything like that.
He's got to make a dex save for me.
Oh, true. You're doing that type of thing.
Yeah, and Jessica's got to make a whiz save.
Jessica already. What's your DC?
15?
Oh yeah, she already failed that. I rolled in advance just in case. I can't imagine. What does the fire breath DC?
13.
Okay. He does succeed on that.
Okay.
Just barely with a 14.
12, 14, 17, halved to 8.
Damage there as a small roly-poly breathes fire on him. He is already like mentally not doing great.
Now there's demon roly-polies.
There's so much going on. There's a yeah, I can't even begin to get into how absurd this is for this burglar to see all this. Xander, please tell me what you got.
That was a dirty 20, and he's going to take 2d8. Yeah, 2d8 radiant damage, plus his nose is shining light.
Amazing.
7 points of radiant damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And Brobrex.
So 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 6. Some like
in the 20s. It
yeah.
hits. His AC is an 18. We're at the point where.
And let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to pull out the calculator again. Ladies and gentlemen, and they, thems, and those who have yet to make up their mind are not sure.
Before you say the number, I'm going to write down how many quote unquote hit points he has left. And I'm going to try and write down the number backwards because my camera will invert it. Oops.
I still want to try to herd him out the window rather than letting him run downstairs.
We gotta let Frank watch his YouTube videos. All right.
Hey, that's So You Want to Be a DM show is pretty good. I'm just gonna say
He's got headphones on, so he don't even hear none of this.
He's actually watching us.
Yeah, he's watching Small World on So You Want to Be a DM's YouTube channel.
Look at that. So meta. Okay, so I've written down on this little note card. What does it say on that side? Oath of Rust. Don't worry about that. I don't know what that's referred to. Oh, you know what it was? It was a silly idea I had of a junkyard paladin and having an Oath of Rust. Anyway, sorry.
That kind of sounds. We could talk about that later.
It sounds dope as hell. We'll talk about it in the action surge.
44 points of radiant damage as he basically hits him with this Kamehameha kind of. I imagine, because I'm not going to be the only one that does this, because it was a group effort as a how you want to do this. If that's okay, GM.
Yes, of course.
I was just going to tell Jessica, because normally command is one word, but I'm fully aware it's a cat, so you got to do it a little differently. And Jessica, don't jump at that man whose feet are tied together and push him out of that window. Don't you do that, Jessica. Don't you knock that glass off that table or jump at that man whose feet are tied together and push him out of the window.
Amazing. Okay. I'll take that into consideration. Does anybody else have anything to add to this finale for Larry specifically?
Yeah, so Carl and Cam both have their rapiers out, and we jam it through the back of his shoe so it pokes him in the heels. and kind of starts making him like towards the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like Xander, as that like dust bow shoots into his nostrils, like it almost like it goes up to where like he knocks his head back. So it's like as Carl and Cameron jabbing his ankles, like he's like stepping back as well, head first and feet back, and then drawbacks. Do your thing, brother.
It's funny because the great oak tree is right outside and y'all can see it. You see the branches swishing and swaying. And Phil, you've seen this before, but Cam and Carl and Xander haven't. As you see another form be right behind Brabrax, another Gundam figure, as almost whispering to him, "Do it now, Brabrax!" As he fires just these twin cannons that become one that just blast this dude, and it's like one hit, boom, out the window.
Incredible. As he is getting stabbed in the ankles, shot up the nose, blasted in the chest, and a cat is also pushing him a little bit as it pounces onto his body a little bit too, as hit with one final sneeze. Larry crashes through the bedroom window, a shatter, the fall, the thud at the bottom of the yard. But we still have one burglar left, and perhaps Frank is more than meets the eye. Or maybe, just maybe, Frank is an absolute idiot. But we'll have to tune in next time, because as it turns out, this is not the finale. And I lied at the top of the episode, and I'm not going to cut it out. I'm going to keep it in and mislead everybody watching. That's how I feel about it. This has been an absolute blast. I love this game so much. I wish that there were 5 burglars, but unfortunately, there are only 2.
I've been having so much fun.
So much fun. And we'll keep having fun next week. See you then, gang. Bye. Hello, Phil. Carl, Alexander, Brabrax.
Are we the bad guys?
Is that you? Oh my God, Larry! Oh no, your neck!
That was insane, brother. That was insane.
That was a little louder than we wanted to be. I don't think we have a whole lot of time.
But one assailant has been eliminated. One still remains. The house is not safe yet.
And stab me in the back.
I don't mean to be adversarial to the DM.
No,
we are fighting a
you,
human.
You do. And you do. He pushes his glasses up his nose as he says,
I knew it. I knew there were little people who lived in the walls. I freaking knew it. I've prepared my whole life for this. It's on.
and I need everybody to roll for initiative.